Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. And just in case you're joining for the first time, my name is Kurt Buchanan, and as you can see on your screen right now, the title of tonight's video is how to private label products fast and easy. Alright, so there is a misconception that private labeling is very difficult to do, and it's very expensive for you to go about private labeling your own products to sell on Amazon, eBay, or any other platform that you can actually do e-commerce on. But I created this video just to tell you guys and just to show you guys that private labeling is actually pretty simple, and that if you have an interest, a product idea, or a brand that you want to apply to a particular product, you can actually do it pretty easily, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Alright, so I'm just going to go through this presentation with you just to tell you, to cover what private labeling is, and the simplest way for you to go about private labeling a product to sell online or even in a brick and mortar store. Okay, so what is private labeling? Private label products or services, also known as phantom brands, are typically those manufactured or provided by one company for offer under another company's brand. So what that means is that a company makes an OEM product unbranded, but then you can actually have the exact product that was created by the manufacturer branded with your particular brand. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will own the product, but you own the brand, right? And you own that particular product that is branded. I hope that's not confusing for you, but it's pretty simple. Alright, so private label goods and services are available in a wide range of industries, from food to cosmetics. Even web hosting can be private labeled. In layman's terms, you get a product manufactured by another company, and you add your own brand into it. Alright, so do not overcomplicate things. It's not rocket science. Some of the misconceptions, as I explained, that it costs a lot. It's technical and requires a professional agency to have something private labeled. That's not true. You can actually private label your own products, as I just explained, and that it takes a long time to do. It doesn't. You can actually have a logo created pretty easily by yourself, or even on Fiverr. You get it back in a day, and once you have that logo, you can have your supplier or manufacturer imprint or print your logos on that particular product, and that's private labeling basically. So in reality, it doesn't cost a lot, as I just explained. No technical skills required, and it takes very little time and a little bit of money. The private labeling process. Alright, so this is how you go about having a product private labeled, right? And I'm actually going to show you an example by jumping over to Alibaba, searching for a product, and to show you what to look for to see if a manufacturer offers private labeling capabilities with their products. Alright, so first you want to find a product that sells, right? Because you don't want to private label products that won't sell. Then you find a supplier who offers private labeling, and as you can see in the small font is that most suppliers on Alibaba does offer private labeling. The next step is to create a brand name or a logo, something that matches the product that you actually want to sell. Have that created. Then you start negotiating with the manufacturer about minimum order quantities and unit prices, etc. The fifth thing that you would want to do in the private labeling process is to have the supplier print your logo on a sample and have it sent to you. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is to jump over to Alibaba and to show an example of how I go about private labeling a product, find a product to private label, and what to look for on Alibaba. Alright, so let's jump over to Google. I preloaded these pages so we could move along really quickly because my internet is being a little shitty. Alright, so I'll go over to Alibaba. Just type Alibaba into Google and click this link right here. It's going to take you over to this page, and I'm signed in. You would have to create an account and then get signed in. In this example, what I'm looking at is actually one of the products that I have private labeled myself, which is a brand of socks called Crazy Socks. This is how I did it. Come over to Alibaba, alright, and then I would look for the type of socks that I want to have private labeled. In this case, it's funky, crazy, fun socks that I have private labeled. So I'll scroll through the list until I find the actual socks that I like, which is these type of socks. So what I want you to look for is, you want to look for a company that has been in business for a long time. As you can see here, 6 years. You want to see a good amount of transaction by the supplier in the past 6 months, and as you can see, 88 is right here, and they have a good response rate. And the transaction level is something that you also want to look for. 3 means I think it goes all the way up to 6 or 5. As you can see, the opposite here is that this person has 1 as the transaction level. You can go ahead and read about transaction levels on your own. So what I would do is to click this particular supplier, which opens up this page, their own page, and I could go ahead and contact that particular supplier, the trade manager. But what I want to do is to show you what to look for, which is to just look on the page, and usually in the section that says overview and specifications, you will find this logo, and it says as required, which means I can attach any logo that I want to this particular line of socks. Alright, so that's basically how you find products to private label. So let me jump back into the rest of the presentation. Alright, so once you have the sample created by your manufacturer, you want to get your sample for yourself, and you want to check the quality of the product, right? If the product is of good quality and the branding is properly done and you're satisfied with the product, right, then you're going to place your orders for your products, right? And in some cases, if your supply is flexible, you can actually have your suppliers put the UPCs on the product for you. If not, when you receive the products, you can actually print the products on easy peel papers and put your UPC on your product, right? Next step is to actually go ahead and list your items in your store. You can list them on Amazon, send them into Amazon FBA, send them into the warehouse, and have Amazon ship the products for you. Or you could actually sell them on your own store in Shopify, or list them on eBay. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's how simple private labeling is. The only cost to you to have a product private labeled is actually the cost for creating your branding, and probably some additional costs based on your supplier to have the branding applied to the products, right? So it depends on the type of branding that you want, and if the supplier is able to actually put that type of branding on your products or on your packages. Alright, so private labeling is pretty easy, guys, and that's just a process. That's pretty easy, and anyone can have their own products private labeled. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and you will get a lot more future updates with tips and tricks about making money online through e-commerce and dropshipping. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.